Good afternoon, guys. It's Shubhangi here. Today's topic, the Industrial Revolution, and I'm gonna talk about the shortly information and history of the Industrial Revolution. As the prompt is that some technical, social, technological, social, economic, and cultural changes that occurred in the Industrial Revolution, and that the industrial revolution was a time of a great change in the way people live around the world. In that we invention the inventions of machines and changed the way things were made, it possibly creating a new business, and new inventions allow for simple people to make like money, and you can say it is a money making mechanism. Okay, the migration from the countrysides to cities promote to the creation of the working classes. Life in the cities, it became reflectionable with their daily experiences. With that industrial revolution, life of people would never be the same again. As like it, the lots of invention are in the first revolution. In that, in modern history, the process of change for the handcraft economy to the dominated. The new consistency by the industry, manufacturing, these technologies changes introduced our working and living fundamentally. Actually, this evolution was began in Britain. We can say that the Great Britain in the 18th century. From there, the spread of other part in the world, as like the all of the world, India, America, Europe, lots of the countries are there. They adapt to their revolutions. Although used it earlier, the French writers, the term industrial revolution actually was first popularized by the English economic historian that Arnold, who described Britain's economic development from 1970 to the 1840. That means the gate and broadly applied for process of economic transformation that has been period to time in a particular setting. The first evaluation actually uh, as like to making a train. The purpose of the making train for transportation, it is an easier for transportation for the lots of material we can't carry with hand. That's why the first revolution as like the transportation of material by the help of trains. This is an making a new engines, as like making a new innovations on a steam generators, that are the transition to new manufacturing processes. Actually, the lots of invention changed our life too. The transition include going from hand production method to the machine, as I said. The new chemical manufacturing, the iron production, the processing, the increasing the use of our steam power and water power, to making an innovation in electricity, to making a more new motors. It's like that the lots of innovations in that era. The machine tools, rise of mechanized industries, making a new tools. That's that's a rise in a population growth to work in a revolution. We also get the lot of revolutions, as like textile, where the lots of industries form and revolved to get the lots of employment. The people have the lots of work, the lots of value of outputs. Some of the guys invest their capitals as a money to make a, as I said, it is a money making mechanism. The textile industry was also the first use of modern production method. Actually, as I said, it is the first revolution begins at Great India. The many of the technology are involved as like technological, agriculture innovations. The lots of innovation they are held. Okay. That's this shortly about the revolution and market. The industrial revolution. It is a market as a major turning point in our history. Almost every aspect of daily life was influenced the some way that the growth in life to get the lots of job employment due to these revolutions. uh, Before that the people actually stay in the village areas, but now for the lots of revolution people came to the city to work hard to get money for it. That's they get the revolution as the standard living for the population. That's increasing the consistency first time in the history. That's a meaningful improvement startly from the 19th and 20th century. Now we see we get lots of innovations at our home. The all things were are machineries as like electricity, fan, lots of prompt there. That's the industry. That's an revolution. They all the things that came from the industries. That's shortly about the industrial revolution.